Welcome back to this week's Top Science News. Let's get right into it. Alarming climate change. Earth heads for its tipping point as it could reach 1.5 plus degrees Celsius in the next 5 years. Last year, 2020, the global average of average surface temperature was the warmest on record, but it could get even warmer until 2025. The latest study by the World Meteorological Organization, WMO, Earth's average temperature will likely reach its tipping point in climate change. The plus 1.5 degrees Celsius is likely within the next 5 years. Plus, the world temperature has not dropped below average for 438 consecutive months. To lower CO2 levels is disastrous. Second topic, a new research study with 82,000 participants has shown that difficult hearing spoken conversation is associated with an up to 91% increase of dementia. This is the first study to investigate its association with dementia in a large population. Key results over 11 years of follow-up, 1,284 participants were identified as developing dementia based on hospital infant and death register records. Insufficient and poor speech and noise hearing were associated with a 61% to 91% increase in developing dementia compared to normal speak and noise hearing. Remember that a percent increase risk means that percentage increase of the existing fraction. What does that mean? Well, it means that if you have a 4% chance of dementia, that 91% rises it to 7.64%. Third topic, medical debt with Americans. Americans' medical debt are bigger than previously known, according to analysts of Consumer Credit Reports. As of June last year, 2020, 18% of Americans hold medical debt. All this totals up to $140 billion. The debt is increasing concentrated in states that did not expand Medicaid. Americans own nearly twice as much medical debt as previously known, and the amount of owned that has previously increased concentrated in states that did not participate in the Affordable Care Act. The research published last Tuesday in the JMA finds that collection agencies held $140 billion in unpaid medical bills last year. An earlier study in 2016 estimated that it was around $81 billion. The new paper took a more complete look at the patients in outstanding medical debt, including individuals who did not have credit cards or bank accounts. Using 10% of all credit reports from the credit agency TransUnion, the paper found that 18% of Americans hold medical debt. Fourth topic, scientists have found almost a quarter of elite adult rugby players have brain structure abnormalities as a result of repeated head injuries. The study also found that 50% of rugby players have an unexpected reduction in their brain volume. In professional rugby in England, these types of head injuries, which often called concussions, are the most common reported match injury, accounting for 1 in 5 injuries. The scientists analyzed the brain scans of changes in white matter of the brain and compared to these of athletes in non-collision sports and non-athletes. The results revealed that 23% of all rugby players show abnormalities in their cell axons, which are the wires of the brain cells, or small tears in blood vessels. These tears cause small leaks in the brain called microbleeds. Fifth topic, 57.8% of healthcare medical professionals suffered mental disorders during the COVID-19 first wave. The research indicates that moral courage shown by healthcare professionals to show the first wave was one of the factors that increased the risk of suffering a mental illness. Sixth topic, abnormal hot and cold weathers account for more than 5 million excess deaths a year across the world. According to an international study, which was found that 9.43% of global deaths from 2000 to 2019 were attributed to cold and hot weather. Some topic comes from the Duke University. Surgeons first in the U.S. to implant a new generation artificial heart. Duke is the nation's leading center for enrollment in a study of donation after circular death, DCD, heart transplant. After performing the first adult DCD heart transplant in the U.S., Duke has now completed more than 50 of these procedures, which have increased the number of transplanted organs, decreased wait times, and reduced deaths that occur while people are waiting for donated hearts. And that's it for this week's top science articles. Tune in next week for more.